Hey guys, welcome back to 1966. How's everybody doing? Sorry for the sound of the fan. If you guys can tell, I'm in a little bit different environment again, and that is because we are redoing our bathroom. And I am no expert, but this is what I do on my days off for fun, I guess. Anyway, what we have going on, and let me just switch it around. So these walls in here weren't all textured, and I took off the popcorn ceiling and started to apply sorry, playing with the zoom here, started to apply joint compound, and this is about my third go around. I'm still not 100% happy. I want to get it completely smooth, and as you can see, there's still bumps. I hope the camera makes this out. There's still bumps and lines and things like that, so I'm in the middle of sanding that down, but I gotta run an errand for my beautiful bride. Let me show you what the texture of the walls did look like. Can you see that texturing on there? Well, that's what the entire bathroom looked like. And also the popcorn ceilings. That was throughout the house. But now in this bathroom, we have it completely smooth. And if you can see, I've taken all the texturing, the popcorn down off of the ceiling. Anyway, that's one project. Just one. It's only like 11 o'clock in the morning. I've been on this for about an hour or two. Today is my day off. But anyway, let's move on to project number 2. Project number 2 is on the RV. And again, no idea what I'm doing whatsoever, but I don't know if this makes out real well, but this is the new fan shroud that I have to put on. And if you look at this one, this is the correct one, as opposed to this one here. This is the first one we bought when we went to that camping place. You can see the difference in how long this is. This is the right one to fit because the actual, I'll show you when I put it in, but the actual crank for the fan in the shower goes through this hole, and then down here is where your switch wire comes through, so you can turn the fan on and off while you're in the shower. So I get to install that. This one is going back. This one was like 20 bucks. And this one was like, I don't know, 15. Seems like anytime we go to the RV World Superstore, we end up having issues with the product actually fitting my camper. And I'll show you another thing. I just brushed by this. This is my new plate. Hang on, gotta turn you around. My plate used to fit right down here, right? Well, as you can see, it snapped off. That's how cold it is, and a mixture of old brittle plastic. Keep in mind, guys, this camper is a 2002, so was it 23 years old? And I think it looks pretty darn good for its age. This door right here, this is kind of like a rock protector for the window in the bedroom. It's off its hinge up here. I have to fix that. And it's just all kinds of fun. But one thing I did discover, thanks to my good buddy Jeff over on his channel, I don't know, check him out. I'll definitely leave a link to his channel down below at the end of this video. I finally figured out my gray and black water how that works. And I'm glad I did, because we had a cold snap here. And to be honest with you guys, I did not want to leave water in those lines. So I got that drained right before we had this most recent cold snap. All right, let's go on to the errand. All right, let me show you guys these bad boy pizzas. Come with me. Sorry for my hand covering the camera. Total professional. These are going to be delicious, and they're relatively inexpensive. I don't know about you guys, but in today's market, $20 for 2 large pizzas that you bake yourself to the perfection that you'd like, it's worth it to me. And I guess I should explain before everybody gets confused. My wife sent me on this errand. They're take and bake pizzas from a place that's called Papa Murphy's Take and Bake, and we really like their pizzas. We enjoy them. I don't know if you guys have ever tried them or not, but they're relatively inexpensive, and we're not eating them for lunch or anything. I know I said it's what, 11:42 right now. We're not eating them for lunch. They're for dinner tonight. But I wanted to go ahead and pick them up now while the traffic was low and I got the time to do it, and just throw them in the fridge. And we don't have to worry about dinner. Dinner is solved. So while I navigate through this busy parking lot over here to head back home, I wanted to discuss something with you guys that has come to mind to me, and the reason that it's really kind of in the forefront of my mind more than anything else is the simple fact that I don't think I've ever taken on so many projects that I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. The RV is something that's completely new to me. The house remodel basically is totally new to me, and I don't have a perceived skill set for that, and that just destroys my confidence in being able to complete the project and complete it the proper way. I am not a perfectionist. My wife is a lot more of a perfectionist than I am, but the goal of like remodeling the bathroom and the other work that we're doing in the house is to make it look as good as possible, because my wife and I may be moving within the next year or two, and the goal would be maybe to move out to the country and get a piece of land and do some things like that. So we want to make it look as good as possible, and we don't want to pay professionals to come in thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to do the work that we feel that we should be able to do ourselves with a little bit of sweat equity. Now, I'm not afraid of work, okay? That's not the issue. With me, the issue more than anything else is a confidence level when trying to tackle a project that I've never done before, ever. And I'm not a handy person, so it makes me extremely nervous. And I wondered if you guys felt that way. I know that there's all kinds of stuff that you can do to look at YouTube videos, and believe me, I've looked at quite a few, to be able to tackle projects and do things like RV information or home remodeling tips and tricks and things like that, and they are helpful, but to motivate myself to actually sit down or get up and do those things is very difficult, and it makes me feel like a POS, to be honest with you, because I don't like being lazy. I guess in other words, what I'm trying to say is there may be a few imperfections, but we want is, especially on the bathroom remodel, we want as few imperfections as possible. It's not that we're such perfectionists that we can't live with one little thing being out of whack or whatever. And if we were planning on probably keeping the house for a long period of time and maybe just retiring there and dying there, that would be okay with us to just go, well, we can get by with it. It's our home, blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to the idea of actually selling the the house. We want to make sure that it is as nice as we possibly can make it. And I know that we can just hire a professional and get it done, like I said, but I don't want to spend the money on it. And I also really want to develop the skill. And the skill, as far as like, let me tell you what it is. Well, I had to cover up all of that texturing on that wall with joint compound on all the walls, right? And I'm on my third layer, and I'm trying to get it on as even, as smooth as I can without imperfections and showing the old paint through and stuff like that. And I'm accomplishing it, but it's taking me a lot longer. And it's frustrating because even though I'm getting better at it, it's something that I'm just not good at. And when I say I'm just not good at it, my brain tells me, well, then you can't do it. If you're not good at it, then you can't do it. And I know that that's self-defeatism, and I know that that's not the way to go, and I'm fighting it. But I wonder if you guys struggle with that at all. Leave a comment and let me know if you guys do struggle with that at all. I know that there's a lot of people out there that come on YouTube and they leave videos and they show the perfect job that they ended up doing, but what they don't show you is the struggle in between, right? And maybe some people don't struggle with it, and if you look at YouTube on its face value, you would think, well, that's easy. Nobody struggles with it. It's pretty simple. It's pretty basic and straightforward. I struggle with it, and since I like to stay above boards on this channel, as honest as I possibly can, I'm going to tell you guys the truth. I have to fight with myself. Even though I want the job done right, I still have to fight with myself to motivate myself to get up there and do it. Do you guys ever experience that about anything? Or is it something that, you know, are you blessed enough and lucky enough or whatever that you don't struggle with things like that, that you're handy, that you are, oh yeah, it's no big deal, I can just jump in and do that without a problem? I mean, are you that way? If you are, you're so blessed. I am not. I have to struggle and make a ton of mistakes before I figure out what the heck I'm doing. And it can be frustrating. So that's, I don't know what I'm going to entitle this video, but I wanted to show you guys the struggle. Anyway, leave a comment. Let me know if you guys struggle with anything like that. Now, this is all part of the decluttering project that I've been doing in the home. It's all part of getting ready to start our own business. It all ties together. But I've got to get one project completed, and I'm struggling with it. So, if you guys got any words of encouragement, tips, tricks, anything like that I may not know about, leave a comment and let me know. Be warned though, I have scoured YouTube for every every trick and tip I can come up with. And it just boils down to doing the job and doing the job right, which we'll see how it turns out. I definitely will show you guys. I want to thank everybody for tuning into the video today. I hope everybody has a great Friday and a really good weekend coming up. There's going to be a lot more to come on Not Timmy 66, so stay tuned to the channel. And we'll see you again real soon. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Definitely like the video. If you like the video, it definitely helps out the channel. I am monetized, but believe me, it's not enough to make a living. I still work a full-time job. But if you guys like it, then it pushes the video out so that people might get something out of it. Blah, blah, blah. All right, enough YouTube-y stuff. You guys all take care. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you again real soon. Take care.